In this tutorial, I wanted to talk about picking up stitches. Now this is where it gets really fun with your knitting, because that's when you can start making your garments and not just having a regular cast off edge for necklines. And you can start thinking about, for example, this is a sweater vest that I've made that has lots of stitches picked up. So here I have an example of something that I've made, which is a sweater vest that has stitches picked up, because you knit the main body and then you start to go around for the neckline, which sometimes is in a different needle size, and it's where you want to do some ribbing to be able to bring some of the shaping to it. So here you can see I've picked up stitches on this edge here. So this is where you're picking up stitches along the, the vertical edge. You have to pick up stitches when you're doing necklines or if you're doing the armholes for things. And sometimes you'll pick stitches up along the side of your knitwork, and sometimes you'll pick up stitches along the top. And I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches in both ways. First, I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches along the length of your knitwork, and then I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches along the top. So here we have our work, right? So we've got all of our knit stitches. You can see all of those things. Also, if you turn your work to the side, you can see here all of the areas where we're going to be picking up stitches. And now, if you're picking up stitches, you want to make sure that you have the right side facing you, because there will be a little bit of a bump on the other side. So you want to have the right side facing you, and you tend to work from right to left, and that's the easiest way to pick up the stitches. So to do that, we're going to take only one knitting needle for now. I'm going to use a contrast color in yellow so that you can see what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our yarn. So we can see this stitch here and the two bars here. What we're going to do is we're going to put our needle through that hole. So you've got the two bars on the needle. We're going to wrap our new yarn around that needle, holding and securing like so. And then we're going to bring the needle back through where we came and bring up that new color, like so. Now, you can see the next hole that we're going to work into is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our needle, go into that hole. Again, you're going underneath the two bars there. And then we're going to take our working yarn, which is attached to the ball, and we are going to wrap it around. And then we're going to bring it back through where it came. And then we've got two stitches. And now we can see the next hole that we're going to go into is right there. So we're going to take our needle, we're going to go in, wrap the yarn round as if to knit, and then we're going to bring it back where it came and out. And we've got three stitches. And now you can see the next hole. It's going to be right here. So we're going to go in, wrap it round, bring to the front. We've got another stitch. And again, we can see the next hole that we're going to work into right here. We're going to go in, around, bring to the front, as if we're knitting, but without the second needle. Now, picking up stitches, sometimes a pattern might call for picking up every single row. Sometimes you might have to skip a row to be able to make it so that the tension gauge matches what you need for the neckline. Because sometimes you use it as a way to decrease and make your neckline tighter. But sometimes if you want to do a sleeve or if you want to do something else, you might have to pick up from every row. But you might go down a needle size, for example. But to keep going and showing you more picking up stitches, you can see the next hole that we're going to go into is right here. So we're going to go into that hole. You've got the two bars on top. Wrap it round. Bring the needle back through, pulling that yellow all the way in. And now the next one is going to be right here. So we go in, around, bring to the front. And now we're going to do the next hole. So we're going to go in, yarn goes around the back, bring it to the front, and we have another stitch. I'm going to do one more, actually probably two more. So we're going to go in here, around, bring to the front, and then we'll do one pickup stitch right at the very top here just to round it all off. So we're going to go into the stitch here, which is actually the cast off edge, so it makes it slightly more challenging, or cast on edge I should say. There we are. So there we have our stitches picked up Now, what you do is you turn, you can work back along this edge as if they are regular stitches. So I'm going to just purl across for now, but this is where you might want to do like a 1x1 rib or a 2x2 rib, and this is where in most patterns, if you're doing some kind of neckline or armhole or ribbing or something like that, is where you're going to see the 1x1 rib or some kind of V-neck decrease, any of those things that you might see. So there we have it. So as you can see, this is where I've picked up the stitches, and you'll see that you'll be able to then start working out in this direction so that it creates a similar thing to how we had our stitches here. So this is where it's similar to working here, and I've picked up stitches all the way along here, and this one is a 1x1 rib, and you can just keep working out for as many rows as the pattern calls for. So we've picked up stitches along here. Now I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches along this edge, because picking up stitches along this edge changes the direction of the knitting, whereas picking up stitches along this edge, you want to try and continue the look of the knitting to make it look as seamless as possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our knitting, and you can see the V's, right? There's V, V, V. The aim is to go into the V. So where the V is, we're going to go in, and we're going to do like we did before. We're going to wrap the yarn around and bring it through to the front, and there we have our first stitch. Now, we want to look for the next V, okay? But not a V that's upside down. We don't want to go into here. We want to go into this stitch right here. So we're going to take our needle, and we're going to go into the V, wrap our yarn around again, bring it to the front, and through. And that is another stitch picked up. Again, you can see the V here, not the upside down one. We want to go through the right side up V, and we're going to go in through there. We're going to then wrap our yarn around, bring it to the front, and that is our third stitch. Again, looking for the next V, which is right here. We're going to go into that hole. So we're going to go into the hole, bring the yarn around, and then bring it through to the front, and that's another stitch picked up. I'm going to just keep going. So in the V, yarn around, bring to the front. Again, the next V, in the V, yarn around, bring to the front. Next V we have here, in, around, and up. Again, in, around, and up. It's exactly the same as knitting, you just don't have your second needle, and you're going in through the V, around, and bring it to the front. There's the next V, in, around, front. There's another V, bring it in, around, to the front. Another V, go in, around, to the front. And then we got one more V here. Going to go in, around, to the front. Our final V is on the edge here. So we're going to go in, around, and up. And then we can continue working out. So now what you'd do is you would turn your work, and you'll be able to carry on working. So I'm just going to do one row of purls across so you can see what it looks like once you've picked up stitches. So there we have our stitches that have been picked up that are looking like they're just carrying on as if we've been knitting that way the whole time. It looks like a color change stripe, but this is where you can use like knit one, purl one, or any kind of the ribbing techniques to kind of shape necklines or anything like that. And one thing I'll always say is that with this, you have to make sure that you're doing it from the right side, so the work that you want facing out, the prettiest side that you want to present, and you go from the right to the left, and that's how you pick up stitches. So when you're looking at it, because on the back it's going to have this bump where you've picked up stitches. So unless you want to use that as a design feature and have it on the other side, which Sometimes I do, and it looks cool, but if you want it to be flush and more traditional, then this is the way that I would recommend to do it.
Thank you for watching this video. Now don't forget to subscribe to Let's Get Knitting for more tutorials of knit and crochet, and of course, some extras from Game of War.